Howdy Zowdy, Big Beefy Burger Body here with more The Binding of Isaac Pens Plus. Unfortunately, last run, the end of the streak, probably shouldn't like pick up glitch items. Yeah, they can just spawn like infinite enemies, and that doesn't help when you're trying to like live. That being said, we're gonna pick up another Eden streak here. However, I thought it'd be fun if I tried a new kind of Eden streak. I don't know if these have been done, but I do like Eden. Eden is certainly one of my favorite characters, and Tainted Eden, I think, it really exemplifies that fact. Eden is one of my favorite characters because like streaks in general are just fun to do because you have to like adapt to the items you get. And then if you get hit, you have to like do a full reanalysis of like what you have, and then try to play accordingly. And that's like a big reason of why I even like this game. Is it's like, okay, so like we're gonna go to our item room here. I don't know what I'm going to get. It's exciting to get things that help me progress. And look at that, we have Bloody Lust. So now when I get hit, I can do more damage. I can now maybe find methods of doing self damage to myself, and allow myself to gain damage at the leverage cost of my HP, and so I can adapt my strategy around that. I really like that part of this game. And I also find like just like rooms in general, since there's so many like varieties of rooms, it really is just like we're gonna walk in here. It's gonna pause the game for a short amount of time to give me a brief moment to understand what room I'm in, and what should I do to adapt. It's really it. It's really, you have to adapt to things that you get, and you can't just be like, well, I didn't get like, at least when you're trying to get a win streak, you can't just be like, well, I got Brimstone and I can just like walk forward or whatever. But this character has the added benefit of every time I get hit, that strategy changes on a whim, and rerolling in general is pretty good. It's like a very good strategy to just like, if you have a dice, just keep rerolling until you get a good build. And then this character decides, you know what? Anytime you get hit is a new build. So it's like, they lead to the funniest like builds you can possibly get, and in the blink of an eye, it could be a completely different build. So I like this character a lot. So let's see if I can get a solid little Eden streak, but as the tainted version. I do have I forgot what this item's called. It's just called like, I forgot what it's called, but it gave me Taurus. Is it just called Zodiac? It probably is just called Zodiac. A very forgettable bloat item. There certainly is. My like other streak seriously has gotten way too many runs in a row with like a considerable amount of like items that actually like help. Because I'm like, okay, Juicy Sack, I think that's a good item. I would pick it up, guaranteed. I think it has its use in the game. The fifth item that debuffs enemies with slows and stuff like that in the same run, I don't know if that holds the same like status as a useful item. And I keep getting like runs like this. So I don't know if it's like I'm so far in the streak at that point on that one that it's just like overflowing a value. I actually do really like, I think I prefer Little Steven over Steven. That might sound stupid, but like I think I genuinely, I have to think about it. I'm just gonna probably just let this the speed up go, because it's probably just gonna be easy to just delete them. Yeah, there you go, Little Steven. I'm not gonna do like double deals. Unfortunately, like we just don't have a key, and it probably is one like, I don't know, maybe here. Yeah, we got one. Okay, well maybe it's not. We haven't got a key yet. I don't know if the RNG in this game... Okay, so Hermit lets me, like, sell items, and I don't really think I can use that, unfortunately. Let's just try to not, like, reroll off of one of these spike blocks. We have to adapt to what I got. You know what I have now? A little homing familiar that helps me kill enemies. I probably could have just used, like, 2 bombs here, right? So no item room. That typically happens, I guess, now. Just very, unneeded, you know what? This is the character where that... Okay, we almost got hit, and it would have been, not that big of a deal, ultimately. This room in particular, I always just shoot that rock. And it results in me just like sitting there fumbling. You know what item I actually think I hate now? If I can remember the name of it. It's the angel room shoot out little white like brimstone tips. Because it really is the same effect. I hate it because it takes priority above everything you're shooting and enemy tiers, and it's actually like completely awful because of that. The amount of hits I take because of that thing, and the reason I'm bringing it up is because I had it last run. Another Taurus room, by the way. Let's point that one out. I got Taurus twice in a row, or Capricorn, not Capricorn. Capricorn is like the good one. I think Taurus is the like run into enemies and do contact damage and give you a speed up. It's the one that doesn't give you a speed down, I'm pretty sure. This boss is annoying. Especially when I thought I timed it and then that lingers for a little longer. Probably should have just like waited for that. So if I swallow trinkets, they just like stay. That's like a really good way of maintaining some level of control over a Tainted Eden character, or like a reroll in general, is that your trinkets that you swallow don't reroll into anything, because those can't reroll. So if you have like some decent trinket effects, because there are a lot of good ones now, you can just like utilize that and hopefully gain like, I don't know, like 15 super powers with I don't know, like something. There's like the sigil or whatever, and there's a lot of really good ones. Pills are also another good way to do it. Let's not go in the shop because I don't really want to miss out on another item room. And I don't know if a greed room fight would be like that important. Also, realizing they actually added a sound effect to this this top. This is a room you never want to see when you don't have any stats, especially when you have 2.57 damage. Is pretty bad. We do have Little Steven, which actually is doing more damage per shot than I am, but I am also shooting significantly faster than that. Hopefully it's like decent. I mean, it's good for now. It'll help us get some money up, and then again I can reroll into something else later. And now I can leave. I'm actually just gonna like blow this beggar up. See, there we go. We wanted an extra key. I actually have a reason to go into my shop now, because one, can't reroll a passive into an active item, and you know shops have like 80% active items. I'm pretty sure. I'm making like a generalization on how many there are, but you know, I feel like there's some truth to it. Lots of utility items, and most of them are not great. We could hermit these and sell these for some of this money. I see it now as useful, so I might as well do it. Because if I get hit, that card might reroll into something a little less valuable. I might get hit here. The reason for that is, again, the damage is not exactly super high. I think we got Capricorn for this floor, judging by the damage stat being like higher, like by a full like damage point. Okay, there you go. No, I actually have Libra, which I do not get all the bombs and all the consumables for getting Libra. But that still ends up being, you know, like that was like a whole almost damage point worth of stats increased. So I'm for it. I do like Libra. We're not going to have it for very long. We might have it at most this floor. I've never used that thing to do damage, but I guess in that situation, you can do it right there. I'm like reluctant to use this space bar item. I really don't vibe with it, you know? I feel like it's too easy to like... It's like the overspeed problem. I guess it doesn't matter that much. The increased speed. It might be a better item if it didn't increase your speed. Because there is the whole problem with you not being able to control your character if you move too fast. And I'm sure like everybody understands that one. But I guess with Libra it doesn't increase it that much. I could probably get some use out of it. It just depends on I do have like 2 familiars. I do have a pretty fly. I am gonna buy this soul heart. The reason? Big major downside on this character is re-rolling and then into 5 like empty heart containers and then having all of your soul hearts get deleted because of that. It happens. Does it happen as frequently? Not really. But if there's one buff I would want to Tainted Eden, it is to secretly just keep your soul hearts. Like some way to mitigate that kind of little mechanic, because that is the worst part of this character. Is that one hit could cost you. I mean, they fixed it for like Lucky Cat or Dead Cat. Actually, is the name of the item, not Lucky Cat. Lucky Cat's probably like a Balatro item. That's my favorite trinket in the game, so let's try to swallow it. It's not my favorite trinket. It is one of my favorites, though. Okay, so we got it re-rolled. We do have, like, an instantly good build, though. And a space bar item I'm actually probably going to actively use. So... so we'll see how that goes. The damage is still not great. We do have a box, which doesn't do anything. Like the little battery pack, which also doesn't do anything. And little portal, which I'm probably not going to make too much use out of anyway, as I don't care for it too much. Also, don't think Lemon Mishap's going to work on this boss fight. I think I like Creep. I think Lemon Mishap is going to, like, forever just be like, well, you did design half the bosses to have flight. So maybe that's why this item's not good. If it could work on like any boss, like that'd be cool. Trinket that adds bubbling creep, hits flying enemies. I'm telling you right now, it would go insane. We do have to fight this angel. I want to try to get as many of these like bones to hit the Pink Floyd prism. I'm pretty sure that's what it's referencing. Maybe. Whenever I think of this item, I think of that. And I get like Pink Floyd fresh on the mind because of like a teacher I had that basically would listen to Pink Floyd every single day. So you know what? It'll help me. It's a fun item. I really like just like, you know, I like the big hits, and you can just split the big hits sometimes. Also, here's another enemy that just like flies. I'll try to get some use out of this this lemon mishap here. Hopefully I can get something like funny here. Getting generous on them soul hearts. There's another room with the inability to use a certain item I was given. I'm just gonna hope that I'm gonna help. Okay, we're gonna play like support. We got Little Haunt trying to help kill these guys. Okay, hey, so these enemies I can probably use this on. Hey, it turns out decent when you can actually use it. Okay, there you go. That's a good way to like hit me, I guess. Very unfortunate. We do have Subtorium. I will use what use will I have out of having red hearts? If they're just gonna keep re-rolling. I'm at the point where like those don't matter right now. We have Curse of the Tower. And we have just like we got 4 Subtoriums. That's gonna help us. I usually like neglect this item. I'm gonna try to get some value out of it. You know, I don't neglect it on a certain character that I actually still think I do, because it is not necessarily the best thing. Like those things are not that good. It's like 2 of them that have projectiles they're shooting, so like they're goodbye Subtoriums, I guess. You know what would have been really good right here? Lemon Mishap. But I have a Lemon Mishap basically in the pocket. Rip to this boss. You're actually a scrub. I'm not even gonna go back from my item room. You wanna know why? Because I just don't feel like walking back there. That's really what it is. Do I want to walk all the way back to the beginning of the game so I can get like one more item on the reroll? You want to have like a limit. You want to like limit your items when you're doing these reroll strats, or like specifically Eden, especially like boss items, because again, those are the highest likelihood to get HP as a reroll, and HP as a reroll does absolutely nothing for you. I'm gonna go ahead and say that like that's a fine hit to take. Speaking of getting HP as a reroll, here's 4 of them. Now, some of those actually do have an effect, but you know, still an issue. I honestly would prefer if they just did nothing. Like all of the items that increase your max health, I would prefer if they just did not even affect it. Because it's like, I don't know, what character just like ignores that mechanic entirely? That would have been a good hit to take. It's like when you pick up a heart container on the one character. Is it just it's Isaac? It's like, oh well, this is a dead item now. It actually has no value. You can drop it. Like, give me that. Because just getting empty heart containers is negative value. So it's not like me having them is going to change next time I get hit, you know? I really like teleporting me. The stats are pretty good. Because we had the light bulb effect. That's why the stats were pretty good. Maybe if we had a 1 charge active item that did not recharge. Unfortunately, all the good items, all the good active items are ones that could be multi-used. Okay, so we don't have a key. I guess we just don't have a key. That'll be the second item room, and honestly, that's like, to a certain degree, you gotta wonder what happened to the like random number generator if I seriously can't get like a key for 2 floors for my one item room that I'm trying to go into. Oh well, you shouldn't have gone into the shop. I didn't even pay for the shop on this floor. If you knew the power of the world, I actually got teleported directly into it. So I didn't have to actually pay for anything there. I'm gonna get a pill here. So I guess we just don't get 2 item rooms. That's whatever, you know. Why not try this? Okay, so we slid into the thing because I shit on the floor. Did I use the card and it just didn't do anything? Okay, there it is. Maybe? Or is it because I'm in the mom fight? It doesn't want to give me power. I have a feeling that that might be it. I don't know if that was like some sort of change. Oh, I'm thinking, you know what? That might be literally it. I think when you have the handle, like the shovel handle, it just doesn't do the mom foot effect in this fight. Because it wouldn't make sense. But also, I don't know. It's just some weird mechanic. We go here. We got our angel deal item. There's the item. Trisagon. That's the item I'm saying I don't like that much. I'm gonna take it because like with this it might be funny. You might be wondering why I'm doing a boss rush. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't made it there, and I also, you know, kind of wanted... Oh, hey, can I just leave? We have, like, reverse homing, so it might be kind of funny. That's, okay, so we don't have that anymore. We can, like, just dad's key out of here. So, let's actually just not do boss rush. That's really stupid. Okay, anyway, we basically have like 5 hits. Brimstone, please don't stone me. What do we have? Like, not great stats. As it, I feel like that's just like a continuation. It's like too common to just not have stats in this game at this point. I was like for a long time telling you, hey, the RNG in this game is not that bad. It's just like whether you can use it. I do have 2 angels. Basically only defense items. I think that's literally true. I have 1 damage item and I can pierce enemies, but I like have 5 damage. Not a single familiar that helps do damage. I have dad's key, so like, if I wanted to leave the room early, that's how like most of my runs have felt recently. So maybe just getting hit. Let's just not deal with the mom's hands. They're obnoxious. Obnoxious to say the least, for sure. I guess I'd have to use a bomb to get this. This is going to be a test of, mental. This low damage. Because, like, okay, so we got... Okay, who we got here? I am going to try to use a bomb on this boss that moves erratically and in a way that really isn't able to be predicted. That is a... Technically... That is a secret room item, so it has some value. There you go. Thank you, to my only method of doing damage quickly in a room for helping me. I'm just gonna stand here. Like, I don't see a reason to just, like, move from this spot when they got 2 rotating grimaces. Let's just leave. And then you see, I shit on the floor. I got the brown, whatever it's called, just chocolate? With a question mark, maybe? Unfortunate. So, if you can see, like, this run is instantly better now. Our damage went lower, but we're shooting twice as fast, and we have rock bottom, something I never use. And those tiers split off into other tiers, and can pierce all the enemies. Basically, just like a straight upgrade. I also haven't seen Little Delirium in forever, which I feels kind of weird, because I, like, honestly, with the runs I've had recently, I, like, fully respect it. I do have the shit item. IBS is just an item bloat item. The whole thing about adapting to your run, I feel like you have to, like, that's one of those items that does the opposite. Would you like to, just, like, sit here? I don't know what caused the shit cloud, by the way. Maybe it was the chocolate again? Or was it just IBS? It was just IBS. Kind of forget. I haven't played that character in, like, forever. if it makes sense. Like, voluntarily playing that character is something, I would definitely not recommend. When you could just play a character that's, like, more fun. Bombs are good in this game, and yeah, they're. I don't think shitting yourself is a worthy substitute for that. This has gone rather well. I just like it. Also, just like the Tainted Eden ethos is just don't get hit. Like, you got a good run, don't get hit now, okay? So, let's just do that. I gotta speed up now, so, like, I have every reason not to get hit now. This is a room I feel like I might get hit in for some reason. Kill the worm, please. It's a grub. I can't believe you can't get your, crustacean? It would be a crustacean, right? Yeah. Maybe. They're in the same family. Unless it's, like, crustaceans are, like, specifically shelled little bugs like that. Agos is just a, it's just a soul heart for me. I'm not, well, I mean, I guess I am streamer, but I'm not streaming this particular run. Fuck. that hit sucks. To have to endure. Tears down is also something that sucks to have to endure. Though, okay, we do have a D8. Okay, well, we still have a D8. You never stand on the top of there like that, because you can just get hit. And we have the angel that results in you getting hit more often because it sucks things into you. I'm in a D8. Okay, so we lowered our damage stats. Holy shit. Give me something else, man. Oh, we got okay, well, we got this. Okay, we have to adapt. Most of our soul hearts are gone. So that's not great. We do have the funny triangle. And Trisagon again. The glitching projectiles are fucking with my brain. There you go. I'm realizing that the Isaac fights might be, like, somewhat challenging, so I don't ever want to see that fucking item again on the left. I hate that thing. I think I'd take, like, everything jar over that thing. And if you don't understand me, that is an item I just, like, hate. More than most items. I wouldn't say I hate it more than Magic Skin. But a 12 item charge to get, like a troll bombs to spawn really does not seem like any sort of value you'd ever want. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I might actually want some things right there. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Hope it's well, it is soul hearts. I will leave those there. I will min-max soul hearts as health becomes more of a problem for this character than a lot of characters, because again, you can just have most of your HP re-rolled away. Especially because, I don't know, something like a soul heart is a little rare to have occur. Thank you for the 25 cents. That is something I can reroll into other items if I happen to get hit. That's what he sounds like. So this would be great for the Isaac fight. This perfect combination of 2 items. Now, it would be smart to like drop the homing on the ground until I get to the boss fight. However, I feel like the chances of me rerolling Intra Trisagon after getting hit are not nearly as high. Because Trisagon homing is like one of the best 2-item combos in the game. So let's try to just make this fight as easy as possible. Let's get this horrifying image on the screen. There you go. There's some Trisagon damage. If there's as me saying I don't really like Trisagon, here's a good example of not seeing where like enemies are. Again, Trisagon homing is like top tier. I think Trisagon homing better than it's better than he'll take Boom Flute. You wanna know why? There's a pass, so I might as well. That's cute. We're gonna take that. Did I just get hit by my own? No, I have to. I have no idea what hit me. I'm gonna be honest. Also, my sins are coming back to haunt me, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and take this instead. Because I don't... Or glitch items over. Or I'm over glitch items. They can spawn enemies, and that sucks. So I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, I think Trisagon homing is better than, like, C-section homing. Also, like, what is causing this bleed effect? Hemolacria. Why is Hemolacria doing this? I also have stopwatch, so I most likely will not get hit again. It could happen, because again, Trisagon makes seeing enemy projectiles a little difficult. Or enemies in general, because again, it takes priority over them. I'm just gonna, like, kill you with the little thing, the spear, a little bit. Okay, so I have soy milk probably is why the damage is so low, and I'm shooting so fast. That took a second to get that connection in my brain. I don't know if it's better or worse with soy milk. Soy milk is good because you can just, like... I actually got hit. That's crazy to me that fucking hit me, man. I guess it hit my head, but, like, seriously, I don't know. I just couldn't tell. We have some, like, insane items again. What a weird... Okay, hold on. Weird combo? 1. Pop is funny. But we've also got... We've got, my reflection with it. I might as well get some use out of this, right? Probably don't just, like, throw it at the guy. But also, a Holy Mantle is probably one of the best things you can roll onto. For the example of, hey, you just can get hit one more time without rerolling. But also, I've got, like, Bird's Eye. We got a lot of good stuff right here. And then Pocket Ball. And, like, Box. At least I'm, like, wearing the box. So we got hit. Honestly, probably for the better. We have glitch items, unfortunately. You can still reroll into that. There you go. We got conjoined now. Thankfully, we're spawning enemies. We're just spawning fucking enemies for some reason. Do I have a glitch item? I guess using it permanently added that effect for this fight. So I actually have to, like, lock in for this fight now. A good time to hear the your character has died sound effect. Saying that. Hopefully that, like, effect is gone. No, it's unfortunately still here and active and counts. There you go. Thanks for the chest. I'm gonna go ahead and dip. Yeah, reroll. I think glitch items suck. Don't use them. As an agent of chaos. But yeah, that is run number 1 of the Tainted Eden streak. Can't really call it a streak until I get another one. So, we'll get another one soon. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links, they're in the description. I'll see you in the next one.